Okay, this app is broken too. We'll just wait for notifications to work. I'm taking boots off. Oh, hi, Jasmine. Oh. 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 Man, chainsaw boots are so hard to get off. Well, I know why my feet... Hello, Maggie. Hello, Charles. How Echo. I know why my feet were sore. I had the tops of my chainsaw boots tied off. They filled with wood chips. Oh, they're my chainsaw boots. I wore them because I was in the mud cutting. And I don't like cutting in the mud without protection. Because you can't always see your feet in the mud. Yeah, it is pokey. Actually, I gotta take my socks off and get the wood chips out before I change boots and back into my other boots. Now I gotta go get the wire. Yeah, I've been cutting trees and putting the wire. My foot hurts too. After I do this wire, I'm done. Well, other than my duck chores. But I'm finished. My foot's throbbing. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I have to. I have to get the wire up because I know what's going to happen. Because there's so much noise over there now with the ducks having so much fun in the pond that we're going to have a visitor. So I got to fix it so that the visitor has a hard time bolting out. You know what I mean? My buddy can't come till Tuesday to help me cut the trees down so that we have a clear view from the house. Keith, my buddy. Oh yeah, man. Didn't you see me walk by the stream? I walked right by the end stream there on the pond with all my gear on, unless you're not watching it. Well, not everybody sits there and watches ducks play in the pond forever, but that's what I was doing. I just did the whole loop, went around. Oh, that's the deal. Oh, boys. I'm hot too. It's really warm. Had to cut a lot more with the weed whacker, but I discovered something which I'm thinking. My brain is just going here. I got about, over on that side of the property, I've got about 450 feet that goes up the hill. That is where the creek comes from. And it's all bulrushes over there. Unfortunately, I can't take you with this stream as the Wi-Fi cuts out, but it's prime duck territory. If I cut all of that and then put a fence around it, electric fence specifically, I could get the ducks 2-3 acres of wet marshy land that has constant fresh water coming out of it. You know. Well, is Jasmine sick? Are you sick, Jasmine? You got a fall cold? Not a second pen, just off where the duck pond is, behind the duck pond. Go right up in the hill. The whole hill's mine, and that's where the creek comes out of. And now I know digging wise, like it's only 2 feet of mud, and then it's hard rock ground, so like there's no way you could get equipment stuck in there and lose the equipment. No, I'd use power, Gene. I got power right here at the garage. Right in the back corner of the garage, I got lots of power, so it's like I just plug her in. No screw around with solar stuff. You do solar when you don't have to. I don't need mobile. I need permanent. I'm gonna fence. I'm looking at that whole area, and I'm thinking this winter we get a big excavator here to dig the pond bigger, And while he's here, have him go up there and just continue digging, and just get the creek really flowing. Like have a little mini like a real mini pond over there. You know what I mean? And then fence it all in, like with electric fence. And then there's no way anybody can get at them unless they want to run the gauntlet on this side and deal with, maybe he'll be better next him. My head's thinking. I know one thing though, I'm not going to screw with little tiny equipment. That little equipment stuff's for beginners. It's no good for doing this kind of stuff. I know you can rent bigger stuff. And there's that company, what's it called? Battlefield Equipment. That's what they're called. And I'm wondering what it would cost to rent a real excavator for the week. Oh no, Jasmine, I don't. No, Jasmine, I'm shutting it down. You're not going to keep me working here. It's like I got like maybe 150 feet of 2-foot wide fence to string up. It's not a big deal, trust me. Not a big deal. The hard part was we're cutting, and the trees I just had to cut, which I didn't count on. Did not count on that. I had to brush out the whole corner where the fence ended because it was just this really, really dirty brush. There was no way of getting anything through there. So that's why you heard the chainsaw going back there. Is well, anybody that was watching the ducks, you heard the chainsaw going there just like 10-15 minutes ago. No fence post, Gene. No, we'll go electric. String them up, just angler. But I'm going to check into something, because now that I know I can't get stuck back there, because that's the thing, is getting stuck. Had me worried about getting stuck, but now I know, because I've dug down there 2 feet, and you hit solid ground, so there's no way you can get stuck. No way you can get stuck. And then rent an excavator for a week, solid, and just go in there and make a giant, just a big, massive duck area. You follow me, folks? And that way we're not dealing with snapping turtles. No, I'm not working after 6 p.m., Jasmine. Holy mackerel, woman. You like keep me going here, eh? I like to shut down. I start early in the morning, you know. My buddy's coming. He's going to come. I hire him. He's Keith. He does me all kinds of favors. So when I have jobs like this, I hire him on the Duck Adventure tab to get me through. So he's going to come and help me do the trees. It won't take long, because I'm going to put the chains on the tractor so that I can pull, and we're going to either use the wagon or skid the trees over. We're just going to cut them, and I'm going to take them over to the bush pile over the other side there. Too many ducks are dying at the lake, Lester. Easier to catch a snapping turtle in your own pond. You know what I mean? Real easy to catch. You can literally just sit there and wait for his head to pop up and blow him away. Yeah, I know, Jasmine. I know you're there if I want to call you. But it's like an hour drive each way for you. As if you hit the ferry at the right time. That's a lot to ask. I'm sorry. I don't feel right making you drive for an hour each way if you're lucky enough to hit the ferry. I'm done the cutting. Now I'm going to go get the fence, and I'm going to string wire up so that there's no way nothing can jump back, or jump at the ducks. Can you stream your sleeping room? My sleeping room? What, you want to watch me sleep? Did I get your ad about the brakes? Ad? No. Ad? Email? No, Charles, I didn't get an email about brakes. Just because you drive 45 minutes as a slave at work, Jasmine, doesn't mean it's right that I shouldn't feel bad asking you to come up here for nothing to just kill yourself. I can't do it. Sorry, girl, can't. Somebody wants to stream me sleeping. You just want to, just you know my problem. You think you know my problem, Charles? Charles is leaking. Front driver's wheel leaking. That's the problem. We confirmed that the day that the brakes went. It's either the caliper or the flex line. I haven't crawled underneath to look, but I ain't screwing with it because I got no time. I got ducks to take care of. No time to play mechanic. Well, we're going to be streaming me sleeping, I guess. How is your ducks? Well, aren't you watching the stream of them playing in the pond? Oh, sleep in the pond, that would be gross. What you said? No, I said, Charles, it was leaking. I said there was 2 wet spots in the gravel. I showed you on the live stream. I showed the wet spots. I guess you missed that stream, Charles. She's got a slow leak on the driver's side, front. Oh, more than double. More than double, Jeff. Hey, put it this way, guys. Think about this. Just get this in perspective, okay? Just to get in perspective. Okay, I'll disregard that, Charles. No problem. I got you there, buddy. So, Jasmine. No, Jasmine. You're killing me. Okay. Oh yeah, editing for it sucks. Tell me about it. I got help coming back. Boo. The help's coming. Yeah, I know. Your brother told me how pushy you are, and I agreed with him. Or was it me that told him how pushy you were, and he agreed with me. But we both agreed. You're pushy. Okay, so where was I before you got pushy? Oh, okay, back to digging. Think about this. Think about this, okay? So I screwed around pulling some trees for, let's say I killed about an hour attempting to pull trees, and it was a total waste of time. So I probably dug for 6.5 hours, okay? I dug for 6.5 hours nonstop. Give it 6.5, okay? With a little digger. The piece of crap worn out little digger, okay? Imagine how much you could do if you had a full-size excavator. Like a full-size one. Not a really big guy, you know, the ones that they're on the trailer, the extra wide load, hang out 2 feet on each side. You know what I mean? But just a full-size one. Not the big one, but just a full-size one. You know, the ones that are like, the tracks are like 8 feet wide, total width. No, excavator, not bulldozer. You know what I mean? Not one of those guys that are like 10 feet wide that hang out the sides of the trailer. An 8 foot wide one. It would be unbelievable what you could accomplish. You could go up the hill, you could dig it out, you could make such a big freaking creek pond setup. You could have a lake back there for the ducks. A private lake just for the ducks, and then to be constantly have fresh water coming into it. And who knows, once you start digging it, the water might really start flowing. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much for the 10 pounds. 10 pounds. That's like $14, isn't it? Canadian pesos? Thank you so much. Once again, it's your tips that keep the show going. It ain't the ad revenue. I can tell you that much. It's you. This is PBS, Public Broadcasting, or DBS, Duck Broadcasting System. Oh yeah, I know. Just swing in there. Just swing the shovel in. 10 quid is almost 500,000 Canadian pesos. Pretty close. The fans are playing lots of landscaping for the area. I'm just thinking about how we can make a big duck pond. This creek thing, guys, I don't know why I never thought of it before. This creek has been here, well, forever, you know. It's like I bought the place with the creek. And it's, you know, it's like, it's there. Oh, Bexy, thank you. £2 from Bexy. Everybody's from England. Tisbin, thank you so much. But I'm going to check Battlefield Equipment does rentals, like that kind of stuff. Because I know you can't get stuck back there. I know that for a fact. I'm wondering what it would cost to rent one. Because to get a guy here with one, it's like $120 an hour for the full-size ones, eh? So rental's got to be like a lot less. Like you do a lot. Oh man, get back there and just start digging. Digging. Be awesome. It's called Battlefield Equipment. They do big equipment rentals. But there's other places too. Actually, my concussion today, Nancy's killing me. You wouldn't believe that's why I'm so late today starting. It's like 3:16. I should be done by now. I was in the house suffering. My head's just pounding. It's right across here. It's like the shaking in the machine. That little machine, just no permit required. No. Especially if the controls were backwards like this one was. Or maybe I'd finally get used to it. But I don't know what it is. But the Kubota's excavator controls are totally different compared to a Cat. Travel time would be brutal to get up here, Jasmine. There's 4 guys up here that I know with excavators. I'm going to start looking around. Maybe I can rent one of them. I'll tell you something crazy. There's a guy down the road here. He's an old guy. Look really old, like pushing 90, okay? And, he used to own the apple orchard. And he sold the apple orchard. And he bought himself a full-size excavator. I'm talking like brand new, sitting there, and it's like, I have no idea why, but it sat there a year in his field, brand new, brand spanking new, sitting there in the field. Thing's got to be $200,000, $150,000, and it's just sitting there in the field, and for a year, kept driving by it. I just noticed it moved the other day, but like to have that kind of money to buy a $150,000 excavator and just have it sitting in your field for a year, and he's retired, like. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Sacha? I think that's what it is, Sacha. So much support. Showing some support from New Hampshire. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Thank you so much. Big time thank you, actually. Immensely. Big thank you, actually. Underground springs, yeah, they make excellent ponds. Never have to worry about stagnant water. Even the little pond we got right now. But, you know, it's just like that little thing here. Well, okay, I don't think you can see the name from this distance. Well, I hope they can't. Whatever you guys, don't call that place and call them rental Nazis. But they are, okay? All right. There it is, right there. That little thing. Okay. That quick so you can't get the number off it there. Well, if you can freeze the frame you get a number, but that little thing's tiny and it's worn out. Like if it was not worn out, I could have done 50% bigger pond yesterday, but it was running out of power. I couldn't even move in the mud. Like it wouldn't even move. It was just sat there. Well, you heard it kept dying. Okay, so $1,200 a day for a full truck. Yeah, $1,200 a day. Yeah, but I can rent one up here with a man for $120 an hour. So that's like under 1,000, 960 Canadian with a man per day up here, Charles. I just sit back and watch him with the camera. Hey, Rich Roofer, they were adamant they were going to come and pick it up. Adamant, adamant. Oh, we're picking it up. We can't let you have it sitting at your property. That's an extra day, and that's an extra half a day charge, you know. Which, if I would have known it was still here, I could have worked a little slower, you know, and it would have been just a little better on my brain instead of getting beaten around. And it's got an hour timer on it too. I can't even use it. Like if I start the thing out, the timer goes on it. So he'll like, you pay for 8 hours use. So it's like they were just rental Nazis. That's all they are. I know another guy that's, God, I'm gonna make some phone calls on this renting, charge him rent. I was thinking of telling him it's parking. It's $50 a day to be in my parking lot here. There's overhead here, you know. Unplug the timer. Yeah, I could do that, but then I'd have to turn all the streams off, Charles. I do know how to do that. But I'd have to turn all the cameras off in the property to do something as underhanded as that. And I would have to say, oh, internet problems today, guys. No streams. And then the stream comes back on. Oh, pond's bigger. Oh, I don't know what happened. It just got bigger. The ducks must have drilled it out. That's what it is. Start it and disconnect the battery, and then my luck, it'll die on me because it's got no power, and it almost died a couple times yesterday. And then I go to have to start it. Then I have to be no. There's a lot of crap to start it. And who knows? The hydraulics might have something to do with it. It might need power for all I know. It's got a hydraulic problem. It's something that makes any sense. Like, why can't I go up? Well, right here, guys. I'll show you this area right here. I had it parked over there by the hollow there. I had it parked over there to power wash it because I didn't want to power wash it here in the driveway. When I came up this hill, it almost stalled coming up that hill. That's how, like, something's wrong with it. When you can't even go up a slope that a garden tractor goes up, it doesn't make any sense. But I did learn that you can dig and not sink. Because, like, literally, guys, you could go in there with an excavator and just drive right into the hole and dig in the hole. Like, dig in your pond. Just, like, go the depth of the tracks. And, you know, just drive around, making a hole. Oh, who knows? John's outside. It's a hurting unit. Quiche, no, I'm having leftover roasted duck and veggies. So I'm going to be done in time. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to do my chores. I'm going to go do the wire first. Then I'm going to do my chores, which I'll do a stream on that. The pond. And then I'm going to have my supper. The pond is about... I think the water is probably about 30 inches deep. Maybe 36 in some spots. It's just deep enough that it doesn't get so deep that it would be gross water. This way it's getting, you know, it's getting flushed out. You know. You're not going to believe it, guys. Right now the app just said that I had 209 people and then it went to 9 people. Here. The app is so screwed. YouTube. I think it's great for a private pond. Because it's got water. You haven't seen the one? Or, oh, Lara, you haven't seen it yet? Now it says I'm down to 8 people here. Lara, you haven't seen the pond yet? Lara, have you seen the pond? I'm waiting. But go right now. There's a stream with the camera. The ducks are at the pond right now. I got a camera down there with the pond. Done. There you go. VistaFair just posted the link. Go check it out and come back. Hurry up, woman. I'm pretty happy with it. It's going to be better tomorrow when I got the trees all cut. Oh, well, I'm waiting for you to come back there, Lara. I'm very happy with the pond. 3 feet's not deep enough for a diving board. They're having a ton down there. They're still down there playing. I'm blown away. Like usually, you know, water, they play in a little while and they'll come back. These ducks, like, there's not. I wouldn't know, guys. If I put a feeder over there, which I thought about today. Have a good day, Charles. I'm maybe even tomorrow I'll throw some feed down there. Maybe I'll take a plastic sleigh and I'll take some feed down there. I bet you if there was feed down there, they would just sit there, eat, and play in the water all day. Because they've been playing all day, as it is. But they need some food down there, because you know there's only so many worms, and the worms are getting a serious dent. Yeah, we're only 6,700 away from the target on the GoFundMe. So see, Lara or Jasmine, if we had a big excavator, you could make an island inside of the pond. You could dig a pond, because when you're digging it, you could just pile some piles of dirt in the center, so the ducks would have a center place. Samuel would come up if he lived closer, and he'd work no charge. Lots of people come here and work no charge if they live closer. No, they'll always go back in the pen. Did you check it out, Lara? You're so happy for the ducks, obviously. You looked at it. Pretty cool, eh? Considering I dug it with a worn-out excavator. No, just enough food just for an afternoon snack. I wouldn't give them a... No, I leave the food, bulk of the food in the pen. I'm talking like a half a bag. You know, snack type stuff. A 360 camera, but it'd have to be like an 8K camera, at least. So that's like, we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'd have to take my whole bandwidth to upload it. It'd take 30 megabyte upload. I think, Boo, you just did a big typo error. Because a moderator shouldn't have typed, but you just did. I know, Boo, I don't think she realized what she just typed. What were you trying to say, Boo? Off with her head, off with Boo's head? Oh, the D and the F are right beside each other, right? Ooh. That's bad, eh? How did you send your donation to the show? GoFundMe? I haven't, I mean, on my computer since I came outside. Yeah, you gotta slow down. You're on a touchscreen, aren't you, Boo? No, or you're on a bad keyboard. PayPal, I haven't gone into my desk yet to look. You and I are right next to each other too. Oh no. Oh, that's double bad, eh? The duck adventure is the word duck is cursed if you're typing quick. It could be the F-bomb or it could be dick. That'd be bad. It can happen, eh? We're not gonna kill Boo. We'll let her go. Oh my! My foot is killing me. But I'm taking a bit of a break right now because I gotta get the wire done. I'm not getting the chains on the tractor today though. I'm calling it even easy. I'm tempted in running into town to the beer store. I'm tempted. Because I think I worked hard all weekend. I haven't done anything except work all weekend. Or having a nap. A nap sounds like a good idea. Peas on foot, I know, but I gotta go do the wire. I gotta get this wire done. I gotta get the wire. But see, well, it's 3:29. By the time I get the wire up, they close at 5. No, I'm gonna do without. I'll go tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the beer store tomorrow because my buddy's coming over Tuesday, and he's gonna help me cut those trees down and drag all the trees over, and then I'll have beers with him. Drinking it by myself is always bad. No, tomorrow's Monday. Today's Sunday. You're not gonna fool me, I know, because that excavator's not supposed to be sitting here. Everybody's gonna drink with me. Oh, you're welcome, Tom. Oh man, oh man. Alright guys, I'm going to get suited up here, get the wood chips out of my socks that are embedded in my socks, put my brace back on. I'll have my Sunday tomorrow. I'm planning on doing, I'll do the chains on the tractor tomorrow and then do nothing much. Not a lot of days off now, guys, right? Till October 12th. It's pretty well every day till October 12th. Can't really, shut it down right now. The duck timer, ticking, tick, 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 tick to the end, It's sort of like, it happens every year like this. I get tired and then I realize, oh, the ducks are going. I'll sleep when the ducks leave. You know what I mean? Sleep when you're dead. But I just look how dirty I am. Ooh. I'll burn out that way. Well, I'm at 102 days so far. I'm still going. Roasted duck leftovers. I haven't figured out the veggie yet. And I only got 4 people here right now. I burn out every year, right, South Crane girl? $120, eh? Man, YouTube is so broken. $75 to send beer to Matt. I'm not gonna go get beer today. I'm not. I gotta stay focused, guys. I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused like this little dog. Just look at him, eh? He's so sad because he doesn't understand why he's tied up. He doesn't understand. He's so depressed. And he's losing weight because of that dog food. But it's good for him because, a little bit of weight loss wouldn't hurt his shoulder. It'd be better for his shoulder, actually. But since I put him in this new food, he's lost weight. And he's still eating. Like a ton. And a hypothyroid, he should be gaining weight, not losing. And he's still got a little bit of chub on his chest, like on his, here, I'll show you, see? Still got a little, like he's still got a little bit. No, a lot. I wish I had that a little less. No, I don't let him run. His elbow and shoulder are screwed. Sean, they more than like it. They're loving it over there. No, no tapeworms. He's on heartworm, which has the what you call it, deworming in it every month. So he has nothing. He just this new food. He just cut down on eating like a pig. I don't know. And his dish is always full. His food's always there, like always there, guys. He's got food 24/7 available to him. I don't know. But weight loss isn't bad for his shoulder or his elbow Because really think about it, he looks great at 129, 135. That's just extra weight he doesn't need to drag around with him. That's hard in the joints, you know. Exactly. Better to be lean than overweight. He'll be 5. Halloween. Doug's birthday is October 31st. My little defective DNA dog. Not the dog you want to clone. Unless you want a dog that's prone to cancer and hypothyroid. And who knows what else is going to go wrong with him. He's a vampire dog. Yeah, he's a vampire in my wallet. He's a money pit. He's just a money pit. With selective hearing. But he's one handsome looking puppy though. I don't know if he doesn't like it, Lyra, as much or what, but I don't know what it is. I don't honestly. It's like because like he eats her, and it is better food, like way better food for him. It's got like all the omega fatty acids and everything for his joints, and it's like it's called mobility food for working dogs. It's specifically meant for working dogs and training dogs, dogs that are for training. I don't know what training, whatever training dogs are. High activity dogs. And it's like really expensive. It's got more of everything, Jasmine. But it's really expensive. 50% more than what I was paying before. But the dog's got joint problems because of injuries, and All right, my friends, it's 37 minutes. I've had a long enough break. I'm gonna get these wood chips that are embedded in my socks out of my baby. Sorry, I was just about reading your photo, girl, reading your comment there. Get the wood chips out of my socks so that I can go get this wire and get the wire ran on the back side of the pond right now, because that's what I gotta do. And then I'm gonna do duck chores. So you'll see me. Well, if you're anybody that's watching the ducks play at the pond, you're gonna see me walking around with a wire. Walking past anyways, you know what I mean? Get new socks. That means Gina, I have to walk upstairs to my bedroom. It's easier if I just take my sock off here and just pound the crap out of it and get the wood chips out of her. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you everybody for the tips, greatly appreciate it. And I gotta go back to work because Sunday it's just another day here. I gotta keep working.